Hi, best friend. I just need to vent to you about my teen memories. This one's a good one. I think you will like this, so don't hang up. So, I remember. So I had a girlfriend. Her name was Angel. She lived in she had a brother named Andrew, I think, and a sister. Maybe, well, anyhow, Rex. She had a brother named Rex, and I think the sister's name is Andrew or something. Well, anyhow, but I was friend with Angel, the sister. I think Rex was the older brother, and she was like the second. And then she had a little brother, a little sister. Anyhow, she dated this Samoan guy from San Jose. And then I was like seeing one of the guy from San Jose. They all live in the same house. So, I think me and her, let's see. I stole one of our neighbor, his company car. It was a truck. He worked for a company. So I was with him. And we went to this Tongan house in San Mateo and party. But I didn't want to be there. I wanted to go to so anyhow, me and my friend Angel, we stole my friend. I'm sorry, friend. We stole his company truck. It was a white truck, and we went to San Jose to see our boyfriend. And I don't know what happened to them. So we drove back. I think this guy, they were like in a SOS. It's like a gang in San Jose. They're Samoan. They're like SOS. Yeah. So we drove back. I think we did see them, or I don't know, or maybe they got in trouble because the parents. You know how the parents are. And so we drove back home, and then and there was a car in front of us with two old people, and this was like at nighttime. I was a teenager, and then the car was driving very, very slow. I think it was going like 80 on the freeway 101, going back home, or going back to drop my friend's car, because we took it from him. I didn't really steal it. I was just like, well, we're just gonna go hang out and stuff. But we ended up going to San Jose. So we were driving back to San Mateo to meet my friend. It was my neighbor. He lived behind us in Pacifica. I think his name was Javier. And that's when this stupid car, I saw there was an old couple. They were driving very slow on the freeway. And then I was, driving like 101, it's 80, 85. And that car got hit because it was driving very slow, and it was dark. And then the truck flipped off the freeway to the left. It was all bushes, gutter, and we both were able to just climb out because there was like a lot of room. And it was like the driving seat was down and the passenger was right there. So we just climbed out. And then I don't know what happened to, I think Angel was okay. And I was just juvenile. I didn't see her again. But my adopted parents came and picked me up from the juvenile in San Jose. So that's when I got my license. I wasn't able to get my license until I turned 21. You know. That was funny. And I think me and Angel, we stopped being friends because you know how the parents are, you're not hanging out with her, she's bad influence and stuff. So she kind of moved on with her life. She moved in with her life. And I was done with that SOS. I was like, next. And Jesus, or Javier, I don't know whatever happened to him. I think he was mad at me for taking his car. Or I don't know, because I never saw him again. And he was at, I left him at this Tongan house in San Mateo. I was hanging out over there with those people. And they were Mormon. So I never saw him again. And then, that was my relationship with the SOS in San Jose. They were like Samoan gang. It's savage. So I went home, and then I had nightmare from that for a while because it was a pretty bad crash, but I survived it. I lived through it, and I can talk about it. So, but I remember my friend Angel. We had so much fun together and stuff, and we used to go to church. I used to go to church with a family, and it was at the Falo Church, I think, or a church in San Francisco. I believe the brother is married to one of the Tongan girl that we used to go to church, because I used to have them in my Facebook, my original one. So I lost contact with them. And then I'm thirsty. This water is really good. And then I'll be right back with the cigarettes. But I used to go to church. Oh, I think that church used to be in South City. Something like that. Or in San Francisco. You know us. We like to go to church just to look at cute guys. Because we like to rebaptize them. And oh. I think it's South City, I don't know. And that's probably when I used to go to South City a lot. And that's probably where I met Kid Rock. There was a white guy with long straight hair. Or he looks like Kid Rock. So I was like seeing him and shit. He used to take me to the bus stop after I see him and shit. And then my friend, I had a girlfriend. She's white. She lived right there by Westboro, the corner house. Gosh, I wish I would remember her name. And I stopped. Oh, okay, still recording. And so anyhow, I used to take her because I always want to be with somebody like a friend when we go see guys. And then I think that's when I introduced him to him. I think, I'm not sure, because I was with him first. So we talked for a little bit. And then, you know how I always get in trouble with the, juvenile probation. So I had to go. I did not want to end up in juvenile again. So I had to obey the probation officer and go to school, do this, blah, 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 blah. So that's probably why I end up doing, going to to San Mateo. San Mateo school. In the juvenile. And then down your worries to the ground, my sister. So I was always, the yellow bus used to pick me up every morning to go to school, and I met up with some of. That's what I met up with. This cute white girl. She had the loudest mouth in the bus, and there was this other white kid. He was just a quiet kid, but he was fun. He was like, we always like be chopping it up in the bus. And with this white girl, they're from Lindemar. So the bus would come pick us up, and we were like, da-da. It was so much fun. So she was the one who like showed me how to like smoke weed and shit through the foil. I was like, oh, so it was fun, and then we just have a good time when we were at school. And then one time we were driving back, and I was arguing with that white kid, or I was arguing with someone, and I would not shut my mouth. And the bus driver was like, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to turn around and take you back. So I was like running my mouth with the bus driver, or I was still running my mouth with this kid. So he turned around and he put us in the, I don't know what happened to him, but he put me in juvenile. I was locked up I was in there for maybe over the weekend. And then I was able to go back to the school the next day. They take you to school. And then the school's right there. And then I was able to go home because I was like, I do not. And I was with my inmate in juvenile. It was this little short midget cholo girl. She was fucking crazy. She had one leg. I was like, so we got acquainted and shit. We had a good time. I don't know what happened to her, but I think she was from San Jose too. That's how I know my cholo girls. You know what? And then I think she dated one of the guy from Pacifica. His name was Julius. He was a Julius. Julius used to make fun of me. But we grew up, and then we didn't make fun of each other. He was like, he was cool, I was cool. He was a fucking crazy kid. But this guy named Julius, he was playing and shit by the bus stop where the tree is, and he grabbed the pole, the electricity pole, and he lost his finger. So he got a hell of money from the electricity company. So they dated and stuff, and they bought a house in Pacifica, or he bought a house in Pacifica. And in Pacifica, there was across from it was a group home, and my brother-in-law used to work there. Tony Banford used to work there. And then somehow Q showed up, got pregnant and stuff like that. And then did I encourage him to go work? He worked under the table, I think, because he was a group home. And then since somehow Tony Banford, they were already married. Him and Anna, my sister, adopted sister, we lived in Pacifica, Heathcliff. She married this guy, Tony. And then she moved out to Fremont, where the mom used to work for United Airlines. She moved in with him, and she was pregnant, so she moved out. She got married and had Tiara, my niece. I call her T-Lala. She's so cute, girl. So that was that. And she's also talented and very beautiful girl. So that was that. My memory with the SOS. And when I met Q, he used to make fun of. He came from New Zealand, and he used to make fun of They would do a graffiti in Westview Elementary, and they tag it and say "Tongan trash," but he was dating me, right? Trash my ass. At that time, my sister Mecca was dating Junior, Jimmy's nephew, Junior. And I was dating Q. So they would walk all the time from Westboro to see us. Because I was dating Q, dog. The fucking 100 block would call him Bingo. Because he always go bingo with his fucking adopted who knows mother from the project that is she's a home record. So my sister got her ass whipped with whatchamacallit, for seeing Junior, and she got her ass whipped with you know those hosts for seeing Junior. I didn't get in trouble because I always run away before they hit me. I was with Q, or I think I was pregnant, so we were together. So that's my excuse. I'm with Q. I'm pregnant. Bye. So I was still going to school though. I think, or no, I think. No, that was before that. We were dating. Me and Q was dating and stuff. So we used to hang out with my cousin Tiana. No, my auntie Sia. Garden. The apartments. We used to hang out over there. And there would be hella Samoans there from San Francisco. They would hang out at Junior's house. Jimmy's family. And I'm gonna stop there.